Alright, so getting back into it. So we're at step 40. I think, can't remember if I had finished this one before. Let me check. Okay, I didn't do it. Alright, so as with the other input and label elements, link the text area to the corresponding label element. Okay, so I think I remember how to do that. I believe I would make the name the same as the ID. Alright, for yeah, it's been a day, kinda, so do not forget to give your form a submit button with the text send. Okay, so that would be, I would imagine that would be at the end. Alright, hold on. I need to brush up on submit button. Yeah, it is type equals. Okay. Um, but doesn't it need a name? Um, so it says submit button should display the text send. Oh, okay. I think it's literally that it's not capitalized. That's what it is. Okay, wow. I was like, I literally did that. All right, so step 42. Two final semantic HTML elements for this project are the footer and address elements. The footer element is a container for a collection of content that is related to the page, and the address element is a container for contact information for the author of the page. After the main element, So this is positioned right after the main element. Add one footer element and nest an address element within it. Okay. So footer. Close that out. And an address. I mean, for now, that's about right. Someday. Within the address element, add the following. So it's literally just telling me to add this, so I might as well just copy it. All right. Okay, so that's like that's like kind of the contact information. Okay, I see. So the code's right there. The address element does not have to contain a physical geographical location. It can be used to provide a link to the subject. Wrap a link around the text. Free code camp and set its location. Okay. Just creating a link. Copy, paste. Done. You should wrap the A element around the existing text free code camp. I thought I did that because here's the text. Oh, okay. I think there's a very, very small technicality. So I think it means this BR. It may literally mean that I should have closed it before that. I think that's what it is. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Back to styling the page, select the list elements within the navigation bar and give them the following styles. Select the list elements within the navigation bar. So that's what this would be, because these are unordered. Okay, hold on. I think this would be, it would be nav ul li, if I'm correct. I mean, is that right? And then with all these styles, because or is it just this? And that wasn't necessary. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't know. So li, hold on. I'll just get rid of that then. Oh, actually, hold on. I didn't put the styles, so I gotta copy the styles and put it in. So that code works. So this will target the list items in the unordered list, in the nav. Now I'm kind of wondering if, since the list items are already in an unordered list, um, which I guess technically means that, let's say there was also um, an ordered list, that list item would still apply. So I'm kind of wondering if the specification was a good thing. So let's kind of just see if I get rid of that. Oh, whoa, hold on. I didn't. I'll uh, I'll do that again then. Hold on. Li. Okay, so that makes sense. That you should use either nav li. Okay, so this is another notation. Or nav ul li. So where we were going before was right. I think that makes more sense. I kind of think it makes more sense to do that because if it's just list item, there could be an ordered list, and should it really apply to that? You know, should these styles necessarily apply to that? Not necessarily. So, just in case another list is created. All right. So now that code passes. Now step 46. On the topic of visual accessibility, contrast between elements is a key factor. For example, the contrast between the text and the background of heading should be at least 4.5 to 1. Okay. So change the font color of all the anchor elements within the list elements to something with a contrast ratio of at least 7 to 1. Okay, so um, so the font color of all anchor elements. Hold on. So I think that would just be color? Wouldn't that just be color? Um, of at least 7 to 1. Okay, I'm lost. Whoa. I don't know. Okay, so how I go about this is it would be this in a list item. But I'm not sure about the color property. But what color? What color does it want me to use? Like, do I just say any color and is it a parameter? 701? I don't know. It kind of didn't tell me. You should use a color property. You should give the color property a contrast with the background of at least 7.1. Hint, I would use DFE2. I don't understand that. I don't know. Like, how would you know that that has the same color ratio, contrast ratio? How would you know that? I don't understand that. Is it just rule of thumb? I mean, all right. So I mean, I'm gonna kind of admit that I'm genuinely confused. I kind of miss where they taught this, if they did. But I'll give it the color it wants, but I will say I don't understand. Okay, yeah, I mean, do I eyeball it or? I don't know. It's a question I have then. Step 47. To make the navigation buttons look more like typical buttons, remove the underline from the anchor tags. To make the navigation buttons look more like typical buttons, remove the underline from the anchor tags. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna look up how to do that because it's kind of not telling me a bunch of stuff. How to remove underline in an anchor tag. Now you can look things up when you're programming. So okay, so text decoration none. Is that it? So it's text decoration none. Okay. We'll go with that. Text decoration none. And then create a new selector targeting the navigation list item. So nav li that when the cursor hovers over them, the background color. Okay, this is like a pseudo element, right? Something like that. Hold on. Okay. So it would pretty much just be hover. I mean, I think. Let's see. Background color and text color are switched, and the cursor becomes a pointer. So the background color so I guess okay. So color. Okay, so I don't know if there is a simpler way to do it, but I would just make the color what the background color is. And then make the background color the color. And how to make a cursor a pointer. But how do I make it a pointer? Okay. So it's this one. So you should give hovered li color of the background of the header. Okay, I mean, so then if I go to it, all right, tidy up the header. Oh, okay, so I can kind of see what it's doing. So that's okay. So that's what's going on here. Okay, so it's flipping the colors to show you're selecting on it, and to make it look like a pointer is that code. Okay. Tidy up the header by using the flexbox to put space between the children and vertically center them. Alright, so we're back to that flexbox thing. Alright, so so since you don't need to rely on memory alone, something I'm gonna have trouble with flexbox. Right, it's display flex. Oh, all right. Which it's already doing. To put space between the children. Okay. So that would be space between. Which one? Space between. So that would be justify content space between. So it would be justify content space between. I think I'm getting it. And then it says to vertically center them. So vertically center. I'm just gonna type in vertically center and see what happens. Okay. Oh, okay. So I think one of them pertains to. I think justify icon is horizontally center, and this pertains to vertically center. Okay. Copy. Was it just center? Center. Then fix the header. Fix the header to the top of the viewport. Alright, I'm not sure that's about. Oh, okay. So position fixed. Okay. Alright, I think just more familiar. I think familiarity is key here. So 49. On the screen with the small, the H1 does not wrap its text. How should it? How it should. Um, so align the text for the H1 element in the center. Then give the main padding. The main. Not sure. Hold on. All right, so I think I'm gonna end it off here, and then I'll pick up where I left off.